This poster comes from the Circle of Courage, which is Van Brocken, Martin Brokenleg, and Larry Brinthrow. Those three kind of brought into the education realm about reclaiming youth and about re-empowering them. So we have gone to some of the trainings out in the Black Hills. They're out there, and they just kind of do what, they kind of, the idea is that you begin to work with these children and empower them and quit judging them by their actions, but start healing them. And it makes you question yourself as you're doing it. So you either buy into it or you don't, and it's because of where you're at. But anyway, this philosophy is in that whole school now. We've trained 80 teachers in this native-based philosophy. This poster is in almost every schoolroom of the teachers that have gone to the training. So what I started doing is I said, hey, to the teachers, why don't you let me come in and do a program with the students about them, because they had the posters up, but I would go into the classroom and I'd go, hey guys, what do you think about that poster? And they didn't know what it was. So I went in and I said, why don't you let me go in and do a program geared towards the youth about this, and you guys will have a common language now to talk about. They loved it. It's worked great. Well, down in the ACE 21 room is one of the examples of that. And so like when we're in the middle of a day and we're in the middle of something and somebody says something, I go, whoa, 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 where's it fit on the medicine wheel? Because the 4 quadrants are belonging, mastery, independence, and generosity. And that's what we need in our life. And there will never come a time when we don't need that. So it's constantly moving. And if I didn't have belonging as a little boy, can I have it now? Yes. Yes. I can reclaim. I can jump back on this medicine wheel anytime I want and start walking my medicine path. I'm just off the path. I'm just off the path in any of these. So they worked this. Well, they've all signed all these. They put all their signatures on there. And they made coup feathers up, because we have a coup feather thing going on up at the high school also, that what I do is walk them through a guided meditation, and I take them to a place and I have them deal with one issue that they've never been able to get over. And then I show them how to heal from that, and I work with them about that, and then we make a coup feather up, a victory feather up, for gaining victory over that. Because I explained to them in the old days about coup feathers being given to you, and by the time you were 60 you had a whole hatful of them, and they represented what you did for the tribe or for the people. So they had their own spiritual coup feathers. Well, they wanted to make you guys up these giveaway feathers and put some beads and stuff on them, and so they laced them up in the Lenape lace, which is what I was shown by a Lenape friend of mine. So each one of them represents one of the kids in the classroom, and I think pretty most of them have written you a letter. If there wasn't one, it was only because their handwriting might be bad. It's not that they don't want to, and I'm sure you might understand that too, but they are looking very forward to receiving letters back. I think there's a couple pictures coming your way, and they're looking forward to this. They need this just as much as I hope you need it. They feel stuck here. You know, they feel like this is their little ego. They're stuck here. Man, this is Mayberry. This is Mayberry. Even though there are trees around here, and maybe we don't look out and we can't see 25 miles because we got these beautiful pines out here, they're still blocked in. They can't see their way out of Du Bois, Pennsylvania. They'll be here unless they somehow escape. And the best you can hope for is get a job in one of the factories around here, and that's it. You know, so same thing. Our job here is to try to bring hope into these children, and so they feel the same desolation sometimes that you do, and the same idea that, well, here's a good example. One of the girls that is writing you, I said, write. She said, what should I write? I said, well, write about some of the music you like. And she says, well, nobody will probably like the music I like. And I said, well, what is it? And she says, country and western. So I'm sure she's going to get surprised by some letters back. So if you guys would, just write back some of you, how many of you like country and western music. And wonderful girl. So anyway, we're excited. We're stoked up here in Pennsylvania. We need somebody to melt this snow. So send us that energy up here. Send us that fire up here. And we love you. Yeah.